Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Aztecs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Broncos offense will be first on the attack. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He spins that thing down the middle. It's caught. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll get rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Aztecs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Goes to the option. And the ball's loose in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Back to throw, it's Curry. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with this quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNeil. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to make magic with his feet. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to...
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Under fire! And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Curry. Gets it out quickly. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Gonna run it. It's Washington. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Lets it go to the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Boise State! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 25 to Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. Moving away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air, it's Curry. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the catch. They will score! Touchdown, San Diego State!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. He'll set up to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
San Diego State, 9.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it from the gun. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Time there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Single back formation, and they give it to it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll leave it with him. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking downfield, it's Curry. Pressure coming. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to